Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are doing great. I am Supreet and today we will be learning and discussing one very important and interesting topic of English grammar, that is active and passive voice. But before that we must know what is voice. So student, voice is a way of expression. It is a quality of a verb that indicates whether its subject acts or is acted upon. There are two ways to describe or express any sentence. They are active voice and passive voice. Let's see this example. Ram narrates a story. Now student, in this sentence, Ram is your subject, narrates is your verb, a story is your object. Now here, who is narrating a story? Or what action is being done and who is doing this action? Here Ram is the doer of the action as he is the one who is narrating a story. So a sentence in which the doer of the action is on the position of subject and in which the doer of the action is more important than the action itself and the receiver. Such a sentence is said to be in active voice. Now let's have a look at the second sentence. A story is narrated by Ram. Now students, in this sentence, a story is more important. The action of narrating a story is more important. So a sentence in which the action being done is more important than who is doing the action, such a sentence is said to be in passive voice. Or in simple words, I can say a sentence in which the doer of the action is not at all important. In fact, the action is more important. Such a sentence is said to be in passive voice. You can see here a story is the receiver of the action and it is more important. So this sentence is said to be in passive voice. There are four general rules or four basic rules to convert active voice into passive voice. Let's have a look. The very first one is subject and object interchange their position. If you can see in this sentence, Ram is your subject, a story is your object. Now when I have to convert this sentence into passive voice, a story will come on the position of subject and Ram will move on the position of object. So here you can see a story is on the position of subject whereas Ram has moved to the position of object. The second rule is V3 form of verb, that is past participle form of verb is used whenever we have to convert a sentence into passive voice. So you can see here narrates, it's an example of simple present tense. But when I convert it into passive form, it has converted into narrated, that is V3 or past participle. Here it is simple present form and here it is past participle form of verb. So we always use V3 form of verb whenever we have to convert a sentence from active into passive voice. The third rule is helping verb according to tense is used. This will be more clear if you see these examples here. In the very first one, Ram narrates a story. It's V1 plus SES form, that is it's your simple present tense. So here I have used is because in present tense we use is and are whenever we have to convert it into passive voice. Look at this example. She narrated a story. Now narrated is your past form of verb. It's an example of simple past tense sentence and when I have to convert it into passive voice, it is converted by using helping verb was. So we use was verb when we use past tense. Look at this third example. I will call him. He will be called. So it can be converted into passive form when we are changing your future tense. It is converted into will be. So in the passive form, the helping verb according to future tense is used. Now one more thing I want to discuss here, students. You can see the very first sentence that our subject is noun. So when I have converted into passive form, Ram remains Ram only. I cannot change it to Sita or Nina because obviously we cannot change Ram as a subject to any other thing. And you all know it very well that a subject can either be a noun or it can be a pronoun. And when I talk about pronoun, it can be only your personal pronoun. So the personal pronouns, how they change when they move on the position of object, it will be clear with the help of this table. You can see the first person I and we. I is converted into me, we is converted into us when we move to the position of object. In the same way, you remains the same What we have learned, basically we have learned what is voice. We have also learned how we can convert an active sentence into passive voice by using the 4 general rules, and we have also learned how pronouns change when they are on the position of subject or object. So I hope this brief introduction will help you out to understand active and passive voice in a better way. In the next videos, we'll learn other things regarding active and passive voice. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.